Hello friends, welcome back to Nanaba's Kitchen. And for those visiting for the first time, a very warm welcome to you as well. Thank you for joining the family. If you haven't joined the family yet by clicking on the subscribe button, please go ahead and do so and turn your notification on by clicking on that bell icon so you don't miss the next video. If you could do that for me, I will greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. So on the menu today is fufu. Fufu made the freshest way, without the hustle, without the bustle, without the manpower, without the labor. It's gonna be fresh trying. Fufu na ye trying, yes, that kind. It's gonna seem like you actually pounded it in a mortar using a pestle, but you didn't do that, okay? So here we go. I'm using the freshest ingredients. No fufu powder here. Just fresh green unripened plantain, 3 parts of that to 1 part of cassava. I peel them up and then I cut them into small pieces and I rinse them with water, and then I blend it up into a very, very smooth puree. I'm using 750 grams of plantain to 250 grams of cassava. So here we go. See how smooth that is? I added 500 milliliters of water to it to blend it up into this smooth textured puree. I rinse my blender up with an additional 100 milliliters of water. And then I add it to the mixture, mix it up, and I put it in the microwave, and I'm going to cook it at 3-minute increments. I take it out every 3 minutes to stir it up because I do not want my mixture to become lumpy. So I stir it up after every 3 minutes and I put it back into the microwave, and as you can see, it's starting to form into fufu, that fufu texture on the sides. So I mix it up a little bit, give it a good stir, and then I put it back into the microwave after I cover it. I cook it up for another 3 minutes. And when it comes back out, you'll see that it's actually starting to form into fufu. So there we go. Let's take the lid off and let's check. You'll see that it from the bottom up is starting to form into that fufu texture. There you go. See? So now we have some parts that are formed and some that haven't. So it's not completely cooked yet. We're going to give it a good stir. Scrape all the sides and add it to the whole bunch, and then put it back into the microwave and cook it another 3 minutes. And when it comes back out, it should be completely formed into fufu. It should be nice and firm and ready for the action. And here's where you put just a little bit of muscle, okay? Muscle that you cannot compare to actually pounding it, okay? So there we go. So with a little bit of muscle, you're going to use a wooden ladle to press the fufu while stirring it. You press it against the inner walls of your bowl here. You keep doing that until you get a very smooth consistency. That'll also help remove any lumps that you might have in there. But as of now, it is not completely cooked. It is firm. It's getting to, you have the fufu texture, but it is way too firm for my preference. So I did add a little more water, and it's just 50 milliliters of water to it. And then I go ahead and give it another stir so that I can get the water incorporated. I scrape the sides and I put it back into the microwave for the last 3 minutes so that it will be completely cooked through and just soft enough the way I like it. So now it's going back into the microwave. Cover it up and put it back into the microwave for another 3 minutes. And when it comes out, you'll be like, wow, fufu na ye trying, say, what? Fufu they trying, this is fufu. In there, fufu, na fufu. Ah, look at this. Isn't this fufu? This is fufu. Share. All right, so you continue to stir it to smoothen it all up. And now what you're going to do is form it into those beautiful fufu shaped balls. In your asanka using your atapoli. So if you don't have those equipments, what you can do is use a clean bowl that's smooth on the inside and just kind of use your fingers to form it. All right, so here we go. Look how malleable, look how flexible. It's doughy, just like fufu, okay? The starch is all there. Perfect fufu recipe without all the labor. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, so you have to wet your asanka because the fufu is so starchy and sticky. So if you don't wet it, it will stick to your asanka and it'll be a mess. So just put some water in your asanka and then also wet your fingers and then form your fufu right there, just like I am doing. And then once you get it nicely formed, you flip it over, smooth the surface for nice presentation, and there you have your first fufu. I got fufu that same size, 3 of them, from the measurements that I used. So there you go. All right, so there's our second one. So form it beautifully. Make sure your asanka is nice and wet so the fufu can slide off the surface really easily, especially when you go flipping it, just like I did here. So there is your second one. Now let's test this. Let's do a little quick demonstration. Look at that. Okay, now, any fufu ni? Can you look at this and tell me that's not fufu? Fufu ne try and say, oh, nah fufu, nah fufu. Thank you so much for watching. Dish your soup over this. Enjoy it, make it a great day, and have fun, especially in that kitchen. See you soon.